breath made his head throb like he'd had too much to drink. He was getting too old for this shit. He couldn't go to the barracks with a knife wound he'd picked up off duty. If the captain caught him, and she would, he'd be thrown out of the guard for sure. That left one option. The Chantry Clinic turned no one away, but it usually didn't have to. The presence of 3 circle healers was more than enough to frighten most decent folk into deciding to wait and see if they got better on their own. Aside from a few drunken beggars snoring in the beds, the clinic was quiet. The healer didn't ask his name and tended the wound with only a disapproving frown. In a few breaths, his arm was as good as ever. Pity magic wouldn't mend the coat sleeve. As he walked through the nave toward the exit, he heard a voice. "Guardsman, I was just about to look for you." The deep black gown she wore only made her eyes more otherworldly. A scent like lilacs filled the air around her. She may have been dressed in mourning garb, but she was dressed to kill. Donnan bowed. "Lady Mariel, we should talk. I may have a lead for you." That's a short chapter. And no, I'm not going to be reading every codex entry I find. Just the ones by Varric. Maybe.
Barricaded themselves in, I see.
All's well, it seems. It's just good. Of course.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's Josephine. What does she have to say? Does she take that bloody board with her everywhere?
I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you
Yay.
walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
She's still
And why can
planning.
I still see those wheels turning in your head?
Work carries a certain momentum. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening,
You know,
I
what with
promised
Corypheus
myself
trying to
a single
conquer the
evening
world
out.
and the
I'd very
afterlife at
much
the
like
same
to go with a
time.
friend.
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
It's strippers, isn't it?
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Uh-oh.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
What's going on here? Yeah, what just happened? That's my
Was
reaction.
the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
You know,
Here's to nothing.
maybe we just showed up really early to the council?
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Well, that was an interesting diversion. Josephine in the last few years. Oh no! My controller batteries are low. The soldiers. Lots of notes over here. Leliana and her nugs. Anybody hiding down here? Loot! A crumpled silk napkin. Truly worthy of being added to the inventory of the Inquisitor. Alright, so since I'm done with that part, I am going to take a moment and replace my controller battery. Charger. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Sorry about that slight interruption. Oh, this is open. Let's see what's in here. Any loot? The first Grand Enchanter. Oh, more loot. Which is just more expensive dog treats. I assume I'm going to use these at some point. I mean, why else would they be here for me to find? And I'm assuming that all of the other ambassadors I'm to speak with are all down here. Whoa. They're kind of close. Barrack!
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Check out that guy in the background glitching out.
Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything.
Officially.
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're
No
the Viscount of
way.
Well,
No
you have a great
way.
deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to
Well, it turns out
Oh,
you
this
fund
is a-
enough reconstruction
this
efforts
is
in a
great.
city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Viscount. I can't believe it.
How
Neither
did you
can
sit
I.
down? You're the ruler of Kirkwall now, all of it.
And there's
That's
that guy
not that
glitching
big
out
a
in the
deal.
background.
I have a really pointy crown that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing, but that's it. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Why do I have the feeling that Varric is going to drive this poor guy insane?
What are you up to? I feel like I should be suspicious.
Look, it's really not that big a deal. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic, anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Oh, I am so totally trying it out.
It's those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, and we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
This time, huh? Oh, Varric, you are one of my most favorite video game characters ever. Whoa! What the hell was all that about? Dog treats. What the crap are these all about? Keep at your poetry, dude. You're gonna need it.
You have it. Of course.
Filling up my inventory with absolutely useless junk.
Just what
Cullen, playing with the dogs, I see. That's the exact same thing I do.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
But he didn't actually...
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
And you're training him to dodge fireballs because...
He'll be prepared should something happen. Not that something will, or that it will involve fire. Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Still, I've found certainty in my life now. The Council won't change that. Marry me.
Well,
What?
that was direct.